Hey y'all, if you can't tell by what's there, look here. Look at all these fence posts. I got a 2-man digger. I'm telling you, we got a day ahead of us. What you can't see is there's concrete, bags of concrete up underneath this and everything else. But not only did my truck haul all of this today, and this, because this little old half-ton pickup truck is not supposed to be doing all this. But look at the massive trailer it's pulling and what's in the massive trailer. A yard of mulch. So look, y'all, we got a heck of a day of work ahead of us. We ain't gonna get it all done today. We're gonna get as much of it as we can before it just gets totally dark on us, and then we're gonna get started at first light in the morning. But right now we're gonna unload the rest of the fencing stuff up here with these are gonna be our corner post. The cross ties are gonna be the corner post. These are gonna be our cross supports in between the corner post. Of course, that's the trough for the new bull. The 4x4 is actually gonna be a standalone, kind of like a little shed for him to get under. Eventually we're building a barn about right here in front of the truck, but we're waiting on the telephone company to get back in touch with us, because we're actually trying to buy some telephone poles from them to use for our main supports through the middle run of the barn. But yeah, Laura's got a lot of work with me today, because she's gonna have to operate the other side of this 2-man hole, and y'all see the size of hole, the auger bit we're using, so that we can get down into this old rough clay we got here and put them corner posts in. So look, we got a heck of a job before us. We got a lot of work, so y'all come on and join us today. Hey y'all, Grizz here at North Mississippi Windmill Farm. Y'all excuse me, I'm a little bit out of breath. See, I got a piece of machinery here. Y'all didn't see it, we didn't film it. We dug 3 holes in a matter of no time with this thing, with a 12-inch auger. Put our cross ties in for our fence. We tried the traditional 2-man, me and Kat did, and Kat didn't have enough oomph in her butt to hold it, and at the same time, I don't think the machine had enough in it to get it going. Do you? Yeah.
No.
I don't think it did either. But look, we went back to Home Depot, where I work at, and they were nice enough to let me trade that one in and get this one, which I have to admit, the gentleman in tool rental that I talk to all the time told me to get this one from the very beginning. I didn't listen. I'll listen next time, Eddie. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll never doubt you again. Look, this thing here is amazing. Like any other auger, you kind of have to rock it back and forth to get it going, like any powered head auger. But once this thing gets going, man, you get another person like Kat gets on the end down there to help give me some back balance to it, so we can pick it up and clean the hole out from time to time. I'm telling you right now, this thing's awesome. Pure awesome. We literally did 3 holes in not even a half the time that we didn't even get one hole done with the other one. So we gave up on the other one. Just didn't have enough. When we did finally get it to bite down, what would you say, Kat? It went down about halfway and then hung up, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We hooked this thing up to the auger bit in the hole, cranked it up, I got on it, and she just sucked it right on down. I mean, that's how much power she had in her. She just went straight on. So look, you go to these places, to your local rental place, and they tell you, hey, I really think you need this, or I think you need that. You might want to listen. Sometimes they ain't blowing smoke up at you. They're actually trying to get you to do the job a little easier. Because that's exactly what this was. Like I said, we got a lot more fencing to do, but I'm definitely going to I'm going to listen to Eddie from now on out. So we're going to crank this thing back up. We're going to rock it back and forth till it gets through the grass and the roots right here on the surface. And once she starts to bite, I think you'll see what we're talking about.
Now, mind you, we're fixing to shoot this in time lapse.
So it's not going to take near as long either. So y'all take that up. Yeah, keep that in consideration, okay?
Exactly.
So y'all come back and join us here in a second. We're going to get this thing, that turned over to time lapse. We'll get this thing cranked up and we'll be going, all right? Y'all come join us today. All right, y'all. Saw how quick that was. Rocked it back and forth. Your roots and your grass and stuff always binds up that cutting bit right on the very tip. Once you get down far enough that that cutting bit is grabbing good solid dirt, she'll just pull on down there. You see, you couldn't hear it on there because with fast mode you don't hear the machine, but she almost choked herself out one time. So gotta be careful. This does have a forward and a reverse on it. That's kind of the unique thing about this one. If you're doing it, you don't have enough strength to pull it back up, you don't have somebody like I do, Cat putting on the back side there, you can hit the reverse, help dig it out, back it up a little bit to where you can manage it. You notice that it had different positional handles. The handles help you get to different places. That's good when you first start, and then once you get down there, because you're reaching further down, you do that. This thing tows, it has a bar that hooks up underneath it. Tows right behind the truck. It's not a hard operation at all. You see, Cat just reaches down one-handed, pulls it, it starts right up, not a problem. I love this thing. I'll be quite honest with you. If I was doing this for a living and I couldn't afford a bobcat with an auger bit on it or a tractor with an auger bit off the 3-point hitch, this would be my next best thing for that. So look, y'all come on, watch us some more as we finish up all that we're doing on the fencing today. All right, y'all? Come on with us. All right, y'all. We've got some of our post holes dug. We're going to put our corner post in. Our corner posts are 8.5 foot, 7-inch by 9-inch railroad ties, Chris oak. They don't rot real easy. They'll be there till the cows come home, as they say. We're going to pick it up into the hole. I am. Get it somewhat, make sure it's kind of where I want it. I'm going to add a half a bag of dry quickcrete to it because our ground's good and moist down there. And then we're going to backfill and try to keep her straight and level as we possibly can, all right? Now, if y'all have never played with railroad ties, they're not exactly the lightest things in the world, people. I gotta find something to put under it when I pick it up so I can get my fingers all the way under it. Alright, now that I can get my fingers under it. Move over a little bit, baby. I gotta look back at my... Alrighty. I don't know about y'all. These things ain't fun to play with. Well, you know what? I couldn't do that again if I tried. Wow. All right. Where's that screwdriver at, baby? Oh, I know where it is. Never mind. whatever y'all do, don't breathe in concrete dust. It ain't good for you. And them are 80-pound concrete bags. They ain't light either. It is what it is though, you know? Let me get my small shovel and we're gonna start backfilling, y'all.
So time to move to the next one?
It is. This thing, I can't tell y'all how solid it is. It ain't going nowhere. Look, if you can build with these things, I always build with them, especially corner posts. But we're gonna take since we don't have a tractor on this farm, our lawnmower, we're gonna take a strap it up to one of those, and it's gonna help pull it down to the next hole down there. And we're gonna get the next one. So I'm gonna jump on here, back up, and put the strap on.
Hey y'all, it's day 2.
Yes, day 2. I'm still sore.
Just wait till tomorrow.
Them 300-pound cross ties are heavy to pick up by yourself. I'm just telling you, they're heavy. But look, we're fixing to drop the last few in place, and then we're gonna start driving T-post. It's coming along really well. I won't have the structure up for the bull to sleep under tonight, but that's something. We ain't got bad weather coming anytime soon. Yeah. He'll be fine out here until I get it done.
He's probably gonna be too preoccupied eating.
I was fixing to say he's been pinned up up in a barn, next to a barn, in a holding stall for a while. So we got grass that's knee deep minimum, waist deep in some spots.
See, that's where they're going.
Field. So he's probably going to be too busy eating all that at first, but yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's day 2. So.
But look, this is what you got to do when you're a farmer.
Yep.
It's what you're doing when you're a homesteader. You're trying to create your own meat. And I say a farmer because this is what cattle farmers do. I mean, they just don't wake up one day and the fence is put up. Some pay for it to be done, but most cattle farmers, they put their own fence in. What I'm doing right here is no different than a million other men have done. So it's a lot of work. Yeah. It's a lot of work. But you know what? We're going to get through it one way or another. And we're going to have fun doing it in the process.
Yep. So come on while we finish up this particular adventure.
All right, y'all. Come on today. Take it, you're starting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the one reason I went in this side, like I did, y'all, is if you ever rig iron for construction, you always want it to pull to where it makes it tighter, whether you're putting a cinch rope or anything like that on there, okay? So because I'm gonna be pulling this way, I want it to go this way so it pulls down tighter. If it's the other way and I go to pull, sometimes it can slip off. And when you got a piece of iron in the air, that ain't what you want to do. I really don't want this slipping off. And it's a strap, so it's less likely to come back. But if it was a regular cable come along, come back and pop me in the back of the head. I've had that once before, getting a truck out of the mud, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that ain't a good day when it comes out and it pops you in the back of the head. It's not a good day. So that's the reason I rigged it up the way that I did. All right.
All right, y'all. While he is getting the last couple of railroad ties set, now mind you, you've seen him set one, so we're not really going back and doing that again. I've been working on setting T-posts. Now, while I'm a country girl and I helped my daddy run fence lines when we had horses, that was one, barbed wire, and two, I was a kid. My daddy didn't let me set T-posts. I wasn't big enough. I just wasn't. We got out of horses when I was about 12, 13 years old. So I'm learning on this project how to set T-posts. So this is what I'm doing while he's over there doing that, and that's the great thing about having a second person. One, when there are jobs where you really need two people, you've got somebody there. But two, we can divide and conquer. I can be setting these while he's working on that, and then when he gets done with all of that, he's going to come help me set T-posts so we can finish up. I'm hoping, probably won't, but I'm hoping maybe I'll have about half of them set before he gets those done. So we'll see. I may not, but it is what it is. But as you see, it's bright out here. It's hot. I'm already burnt a little bit, which means redhead, it happens. So, but hang out with us. We're still working on this. And this is what happens when Grits gets dehydrated. He drinks pickle juice.
Pickle juice is good for you.
We'll actually have that jar of pickles sitting there with no pickle juice in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he will have drank it all. But it happens.
It was a brand new jar and it's already half gone in juice. Look, y'all, we had to take a break. Had to run to town and get something to eat. And I had to get pickle juice. Because, yes, I was dehydrated. I'm sunburnt. And you can ask Kat, that just doesn't happen with me. So we're going to put a little sunscreen on me. It happens to her all the time, but it just doesn't happen to me. But we've been out here in the sun all day. And I can tell you I'm fried, so I'm going to have to put some sunscreen on before I get back out here in it. But we've got half of the T-post put in, all the big posts put in. We're going to put the last half of the T-post in, and then we're going to start stretching wire. Hopefully we'll have her done here shortly. Probably in the next 2 hours. So when we get it done, we're going to actually only show it to you when we finally got Dun Bonnet up here and put in. And that's our bull. So we're kind of excited to have him show up today. We're kind of can't wait for him to be here, to be quite honest with you. So, but anyway, y'all come on with us and watch us get this day finished up. All right, come on. Alrighty, y'all. I said I'd show y'all the pasture. When we're done, here comes a bear up on the outside of it. And I said I'd show you when we're done, when we had Dun Bonnet in the pasture. There he is, my new Dexter bull. Him's a good looking boy. Him's a good looking boy. Come here. Yes, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, he's a good looking boy. He's a good looking boy. But that's him right there, y'all. Yep, that's him right there. There's a bear. And there's my new bull, Dun Bonnet. So, the hard work paid off. We got our bull here. He's looking good. He's enjoying the time on the grass. He's been in a holding pen up next to a barn. So he's just enjoying. He didn't even make it out of the gate a while ago. When he stepped on it, he started eating grass. Then he kind of kicked and bucked all the way down through here and the back around, just kind of seeing how he liked it and everything. Now what we'll be doing is we'll be going from here, going back that direction, and then we'll be going down to about right there, and then back into our other fence. That'll be the second paddock that we're going to make them, and then the third paddock will start back there in the corner, come all the way down the back side of that one, go back that way and back that way. So they'll have 3 paddocks in here, and we'll be able to switch them. Once they graze one down, we'll move them from one to another, and then refertilize the pasture they just left, and probably reseed it with clover and stuff, wheat, just to give them, you know, a nice fodder system in here. So that's it. Hope y'all enjoy the building of the fence and seeing the end result, and why we were trying to get it done as fast as we were, so we could have that big beautiful boy in here today. So hey y'all, as always, all right, y'all got to see my big beautiful boy, see the fence that we put in, see the hard work we put into it. Y'all, I got to give sorry about that, I got to give a shout out to my wife. She forevermore put in some hard work on this fence. I've worked with a lot of men putting in fence, and I'm going to tell you right now, she worked harder than most men I've worked with on fences. So I was proud of her. I didn't let her touch anything to do with the Chris Oak post, corner post, but she helped me drive the T-post, as y'all saw in the video here, and she helped stretch the wire and everything, which it was getting dark by the time we stretched the wire, so I apologize we didn't get no footage of that, but or much. I think she got a little bit, but anyway, see the hard work. You see why we did what we did, so we could get that boy in here and he could be happy and he could enjoy himself. I love him. I think he's going to make us a great herd bull for many, many, many years to come. So just waiting on the registration paperwork to come in on him, and we'll have papers on him. He will be registered. There's a little hiccup on that, but the gentleman we bought him from is taking care of that. So Eric is, and yeah, so y'all, appreciate y'all coming along with the adventure with us today. If you like it, by all means, please hit the like button or share it with whoever you think. If you want to see videos, hit that little bell down there for me, all right? That way we can let y'all know every time we upload one for y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. I know I have with my new addition on the farm here. As always, be safe.